my father had dementia. He's since passed. When I think about the different ways that I wish we could have had some on-demand kind of help, whether it was to check on him when he was still living, we were still trying to keep him in his home. My sister and I, we both had little kids at the time, were shuttling our, 1-year-olds to 3-year-olds, back and forth at 9 and 10 o'clock at night to make sure that my dad had, eaten and putting his pajamas on and, those types of things. The kids are upset. I'm tired. He's cranky. All of those things. It would have been nice to have some additional, eyes and ears to make some of those transition points smoother. We did hire help. When we tried to go, my dad was a veteran, but the VA didn't cover those services. He had Medicare and Blue Cross Blue Shield, so he had good coverage. We were doing much better than the average person, and it would still get you maybe 4 hours 2 or 3 times a week. What's that gonna do? So the places where something like house call would have been helpful, wonderful when people call out or don't show up, because that would happen too, right? People would just not show up because they don't always have any skin in the game, or who knows what happens in their real lives. But we had to balance out what we could afford with, and then because the reality is sometimes the need was, I need like 2 hours in the earlier part of the day, help him get dressed, maybe eat breakfast, and then, in a couple hours in the evening. No one's coming for that. Nobody's coming to, it's not worth their time to commit with regularity to something like that. So I appreciated very acutely what having in-home, being able to call someone and say, hey, can you, look in on or check on, or he was seeming weird today. I wish I had had that.